I was just at Gen Con, a big gaming convention, and I picked up a role-playing game that is of a type I have never tried before. It's a map labeling role-playing game. Hello, my name is Brian, and this is Games I Want to Play That Are Not D&D, and this episode I'm talking about Beak, Feather, and Bone by Possible Worlds Games. And like I said, this is a map labeling role-playing game. It's very interesting because the play proceeds like this. You will have a number of players. Each of them will choose a faction in the world. All of you are Ravens folk, but with different types of factions like the farmers or the ranchers, the soldiers, and the thieves. And on your turn, you will choose a building on the map. You can either use the maps they provide, or one of your players could draw a map. You could build one online. As you choose a building, you will then draw a card from a standard deck of playing cards, and depending on the suit of that card, it will determine what the purpose of that building is. It could be a social purpose, a financial purpose, a future purpose, or a past purpose. And then with those cards drawn, with that purpose understood, you answer 3 questions about that structure: beak, feather, and bone. Beak being, what do people say about this place? Feather being, describe the structure's appearance. And bone being, regardless of its appearance or reputation, what is the building like on the inside? And you can probably already imagine, as you go around and as these different factions claim buildings near each other, far away from each other, and determine their purposes based on a randomly drawn card and answer these questions, you start to build out a very fleshed out world. What does it mean that this type of building from the farmers is right next to this type of building from the elders? What does it mean that the merchants are on the outskirts of town while the soldiers are in the center? What does it mean that the clerics are always right next to the strangers? There's a lot of fun stuff to do. And in addition, as you draw face cards, you get to choose a rival from another player's community and answer the same questions about them: beak, feather, and bone. Beak being, what is that rival's reputation? Feather being, what is that rival's appearance? And bone being, what is that rival's true motivation? And after a few rounds of this, you can also determine who holds the seat of power, who is holding power in the city based on the value of the cards you have drawn. So by the end of the game, you have either had played a very fun game and have determined a lot of fun things about this city, or you've come up with your brand new campaign setting. So if you're looking for a great way to develop a new campaign setting, or just a great map labeling role-playing game, you can't do better than Beak, Feather, and Bone.